Hello, and welcome back to Broken Chess, the show that doesn't care about the size of the board, but how you use it. I'm here once again with the Official Productions resident history expert, Declan Rocket. Declan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Aidan. Thank you for
Good.
having
All
me.
right. Yeah, we always love to have our repeat guests back. All right. I am here, or we are here rather, to play another variant from chess.com, Minihouse, which is similar to something we've done before. We've got one of each piece, including pawns now, no queens, and on a 6x6 board. Otherwise, the rules are the same. Win by checkmate or by resignation. Although don't resign, that's lame.
Hmm.
And um, yeah, we'll get into it. So we do have to play with a timer, but we're playing with 30 minutes and 30-second bonus. So we still have plenty of time to banter back and forth. All right, Declan, any initial thoughts before we begin?
I'm looking at the board and I'm genuinely uncertain how this will go. Like truly no idea.
Yeah, I think one of us will either like hang checkmate really early, or I don't know. I mean, probably that's what will happen. Um,
Hmm.
but I'm excited to see. Same as you. All right, so let's get after it.
Hmm.
Okay, so apparently you are white, so have at it.
Oh boy. Honestly, it's like
Yeah,
it's
I thought of a couple moves for white. I couldn't really get one.
I
Um,
guess.
can't really go e4 here.
Yeah. Closest thing to
Yeah, I think
it.
you're right.
Even then though, like I can't yeah.
Um, I think I'm gonna go here.
All right.
Um, so obviously your knight has to move. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to move. You can just let me capture it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it. If one thing that this will definitely exemplify is like losing a piece is going to be like catastrophic
Oi.
because
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
can you can. I've definitely won games like down a piece, on a full size chessboard. But if you only have one of everything to start with and you lose a knight or heaven forbid a book,
Mm.
that's going to be really tough. Okay. It's yeah, it's good. I was curious what they do, but they did make the bishops the same color, which I think is probably good because opposite colored bishops are a lot easier to make draws with.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll get my bishop out of danger here
Yeah.
and
No.
cause a
Clever.
little danger
Clever.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like to some extent, like this is some sort of like not like this is like some sort of like chess puzzle or something
Yeah, it very much feels like a puzzle.
like
Uh,
it's hard to
yeah.
even like articulate. It's just like it's just so odd, you know.
I wanted to see if you could castle.
Oh, that would have been that. You know, I don't. I doubt that's possible. But you know, it would
Yeah.
have been quite. It would have been quite an interesting game if I could have done that in that one particular moment.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, all right. I didn't read the instructions if we can make a queen by making it to the other end of the board,
That
but I
part.
really hope that's true because this is what. Oh, pawns can only move one space. That makes a lot of sense.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
But I am going to do that.
Mm-hmm. No, interestingly, the the there's a lot of I don't even know. No, I just it is interesting again to just realize how actually not constrained. That's too strong a word, but like you are there is a certain degree of constraint that when you
Oh
have
yeah.
this like here, even more so than a normal chess. I think like I'm an individual. I should be an individual, but at the same time, let's do
Oh,
it. Oh, that was brilliant. No, I mean, not brilliant. That was
I think
that's stupid on my part. But I mean, I have no one to blame there but myself.
I
Okay.
think I think either of your king moves are fine. Like
Mm.
to go back though,
Well,
because
one I can't do,
oh
but
that yeah yeah
but the other one is
yeah
like,
your one king move is
mm, yeah, it's not a terrible move.
no. Yeah, and like you said, I have so few moves because of the very small board we got here. So I think I will just go back. Yeah. I could have done something else instead, but oh well. Jeez, I think if I'd done that other thing, it might have been checkmate.
Oh,
But oh well.
all right. So let's see. No.
I think you just have two legal moves.
Yeah. No. Just. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. There are two. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, is this checkmate?
Oh.
I think it is.
Oh boy. All right. Let's see it.
No,
All
clearly
right.
not, which is always a concern. Oh, because you can just block it. Yeah, duh.
Oh right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. No. Annoying checkmate. Okay.
Yeah,
So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. That's the right one.
yeah. Let's watch this little guy go.
Like, wow, what a nice little guy.
Yeah, you could
Go,
do anything you set your mind to, buddy.
go, little guy. Anyway, let's do that.
Yep.
I can at least.
But I feel like you're always like even though I was like putting the pressure on there because I like
Mm.
took my foot off the gas for a second, I feel like I'm still almost like one move away from getting checkmated because the board's just so small.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
this is
yeah, so I'm gonna go here to try to limit the number of checks that I can get.
all right. Probably a smart idea. So
And also it's
shockingly,
yeah
shockingly, that's a smart idea. Uh,
yeah I don't think there's any check you can give me now. Well, I mean you could sacrifice your bishop, but that would just
yeah.
be not sacrifice. We could trade bishops, and that would
Mm.
technically be a check.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, man,
but I
this
don't.
is this is so annoying. For some reason, I can't make moves because then there are counter moves to the moves I want to make, and it's like, what the hell? Who did this? sorry, sorry, that was just me doing a little ironic chess humor. No, I'm sorry, that
Yeah,
was
it's also like it's only been 9 moves, and it feels like we're pretty like well into like a middle
uh,
game here.
I mean, in some ways, it's arguably true, just because, again, because since just it like it goes since it starts in such a odd place, it goes so quickly to,
Yeah,
yeah, end game mode almost.
and like opposite side castling too is like a recipe for like more like heavy attacking style games, and we basically start opposite side castles here,
Mm,
which is
mm,
another level of yeah of attack.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, a couple things I want to do. Yeah, yeah, it's probably not the best move for me, like winning the game quickly. But I want to see what happens if I make it to the other end. So I'm gonna do that.
That's that's a fair. That is a fair. I'm talking like Mario right now. Oh
Hey,
man,
you Bowser, that's not fair. You have the Koopas.
All right. Okay.
Uh, that makes me wonder what Mario chess would look like. Something
Mm,
where you're only ever moving to the right.
that's a very that. That's a very interesting dynamic.
All right, let's see. Do I
Mm,
get a queen? Probably not.
yeah.
Okay, I could
Wait.
get one of both knights.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll get a rook, which is checkmate.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, that was that.
So that's that.
I'm sad to see myself lose a score, but that was that was entirely that was on me. That was entirely.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so what are your thoughts on this, Declan?
I it, this one's interesting. I feel like it actually it sort of worked better than I necessarily would have thought. I think that there's something to this one. It's almost in a way like it feels like starting chess midway through a game, or at the very least getting to the mid/end game far quicker.
Yeah.
I guess, which arguably objectively is. So it's an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah, I like it. I think for someone, I think me and a lot of like lower intermediate players um struggle sometimes with like seeing all the squares that a piece can attack,
Mm-hmm.
which for this is crucial because every piece can attack like just a greater percentage of the squares on the board.
Yeah,
Um just by virtue of the board being smaller and fewer pieces on it.
yeah.
So I appreciate that. I don't think I'll play this a ton as like training, but
Mm-hmm.
I think occasionally it is good to like work on tactics or things like that just to kind
Mm-hmm.
of remind yourself of and just to maybe like increase your awareness of this. Like you
I,
see how like my knight is controlling
mm.
those squares, the dark squares in front of your king there.
I imagine there are
Um,
many grandmasters in the audience. They would have an interesting time with this one.
yeah, please, Hikaru, I know you're certainly not busy at the World Rapid and Blitz Championships right now, so please let us know what you think of Minihouse Chess in the
In the
comments.
comments.
You know, all right, so
Share it with all of your other friends.
yeah, so for broken and fun, what would you say for this one?
um uh for fun, I think I would honestly give this a 7. Solid fun. I think for broken, it's honestly not that broken. I would maybe like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'd go even lower. I think I'd go like 3 out of 10 broken.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
quick checkmates I think are a lot more likely for the reasons that we've mentioned before. Like this game was only 11 moves, which I
Mm,
enjoy. Like as someone I play a fair amount of like Bullet on the subway to and from work, and it's kind of nice to feel like you're playing a more complete game
mm.
in a little less time here rather than Bullet. I definitely lose some of my like accuracy. Like if you look at my accuracy scores for Bullet versus Rapid or Daily, they're not the same. But I feel like you can play a quick game in this, but still keep that kind of accuracy high, just because things are a little simpler.
Mhm.
So I'd go as well. Yeah, probably 7 or 8 fun. I mean, the wackiness of our feeling lucky punk chess. I don't think anything will top that. But this was yeah, this is a good one.
Honestly.
All right. Yeah. Any closing thoughts, or shall we bid the audience adieu?
No, I just like, yeah, give it a try. This one might surprise you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fun one. So let us know what you thought of this, and if you have any ideas for other variants, please leave them in the comments, and we will see you next week. Bye.